Hello, Facebook. How you guys doing today? Also, hello, TikTok, if you're on TikTok watching me. I just wanted to get on here and thank God for all He's done for me. And someone asked me, they said, how did you get through that season you was in? Like, how did you get through that? How do you still praise God in the midst of the storm? Like, how do you do that? And I have to tell you, I do that because God has showed me so many things. It got me out of so many situations, and I know He's with me. And because of that, when something hits my way, I don't constantly, I don't get mad at God. I don't be like, why me? I just think like, okay, God got me going through this for a reason, you know. And it might be a season that's kind of rough, but I know it's gonna be worth it. And I just trust God through everything I go through because I know that He's behind it. And it's just like it's like when I give praise for God, it's like I'm literally giving everything to Him. Like whatever my situation is, I'm putting it in His hands. And I'm just letting go of it. I'm backing off, you know? But I still, of course, like I still be like, I'm still going through something. But I just, when I answer to answer that question, I'm able to dance like I do because I know how to give the situation um, to God. And when I do that, I get joy and I get peace because I know that God's got it, you know. And I just listen to God and God will get me out that season. And sometimes like God puts you in seasons that you may not necessarily like, but it's always a purpose. And He puts you. Sometimes you're in isolation season, and that might be hard. But when you're in isolation season, that means that God is trying to give you the tools that you need to accomplish what He wants you to accomplish on this earth. And when you look at things like that, you be more appreciative of what you're going through. And you won't be so concerned about like how can you get out of the situation. Instead, you'll be like, I'm gonna do what I gotta do in this season, and I'm gonna listen to God. I'm still gonna follow God. And I'm not gonna give up on God because He never gave up on me. And that's really like the whole thing with God. God has never gave up on me, and because of that, I feel like I owe Him the world, and it makes me want to cry because I love God so much, and He got me through so many things. And also, like, it's also coming into place that sometimes that it wasn't God's fault. Like, people sometimes, Christians, and we sometimes want to blame everything on the devil, and like the devil is this, the devil's that. But sometimes you gotta admit, well, some of those situations you got in is because you weren't listening. You did it on your own. It was you did your own thing, and God has free will, so He's not going to pressure Himself on anybody. He wants everyone to come to Him freely and sincerely. So that has a big part in what's going on. Um,